Top 10 Will Smith movie moments. Oh, that is staggering! Is a normal reaction some Will Smith movie moment will generate in us. When The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's Pirate was aired, nobody ever imagined that the charming, fast-talking lead would go on to become a Hollywood legend one day. But this genius quickly did it, pulling in ace performances in movies like Pursuit of Happiness and Ally, leading the franchises like Bad Boys and Men in Black, starring in crowd pullers like Independence Day, and being a superhero in Suicide Squad and Hancock. Will Smith has risen to the heights with less parallel models. Sure, there are always odd box office bombs like After Earth and Wild Wild West. Still, he had done enough earlier for these movies to neither damage his reputation or career. Here, we are counting down the top 10 Will Smith movie moments. 10. Miami. Down through his career, Will Smith has twinkled in several non-movie promotional music attempts. Songs like Just the Two of Us and Getting Jiggy With It rightly deserves to be on this list for the hits they are. Still, we will go with the single Miami from the solo album Big Willie Style that quite catches the swagger factor Will Smith brings along with him with the least incertitude. Co-starring Eva Mendes, Miami opens with Will on his private jet flying to Miami and brushing off beautiful women to perform in front of a group of people. What else makes this video better? Well, for starters, lines like every nation, Spanish, Haitian, Indian, Jamaican, Black, White, Cuban, and Asian was so refreshing at the time. Wild and ostentatious Will Smith goes with a full-on swag to convince the listeners that Miami is the USA's best place. Nobody would blame you if you upheld that idea then on. Such is the charm he best sprinkles. 9. Bad Boys. Bad Boys was a career changer. It has a legacy, and it will always dwell on as one of Will Smith's best films. But what makes Mike Lowrey so memorable? The answer is Will Smith. Bad Boys was a celebration of juvenile testosterone, and who else came in to bring it full-on than Will Smith? At least that was what Michael Bay rightly assumed after he saw an episode of The Fresh Prince. He decided that Smith was the one he needs, and a movie that was initially written for Dana Carvey and John Lovitz takes a twist of 180 degrees. We finally have this splendid comedy action thriller. Let's now fix that glorious moment in the movie. I take it to the max every day. Who else can deliver these lines like this better than Will Smith? Just for this moment, let's just say Michael Bay got his pick right, and we are all thankful for this. The cult following of this movie is all the proof if you need any. 8. Hitch. There are a lot of many things you believe Will Smith is. He is a blazing action star as we encounter him in Bad Boys and Suicide Squad. He perfectly does drama. Ally and Pursuit of Happiness are the finest proof of that. He arrestingly does comedy, for which I think we don't have to go beyond The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But one genre he had never associated with himself is rom-com. But he proved his credentials in this particular genre starring in Hitch. Is there another Will Smith rom-com? I don't know. Hitch wasn't or isn't the best rom-com out there. It's only a clumsy written so-so movie. Sure, the film is not spectacular by any standards, but that meet-cute moment with Eva Mendes? Here, we witness Will Smith's charm full-on display. The conversation and his acting tricks all turn the words "I'm a consultant" and the scene truly a memorable one. Also, we all might want to learn a thing or two from Hitch on how to pick up a woman. 7. I Am Legend. In 2007, the post-apocalyptic action thriller I Am Legend was released. Will Smith in it plays virologist Robert Neville. The plot of the movie, too, is engaging. When a cancer-curing genetically engineered virus turns lethal, it kills 90% of the world's population. 9% of people turn into Darkseekers, a cannibalistic zombie, and hunts the 1% immune to the virus. Robert Neville, who lives in Manhattan alone and is not certain if there are any other humans alive. He is experimenting with rats seeking to invent a cure for the virus. The movie was a massive hit at the box office. It set a record highest grossing opening for December and was the 6th biggest earner for 2007. It even went on to become one of the top 100 all-time highest grossing films of all time. The movie shows off a scene where Neville has to put down his only companion, his dog, after contacting the virus. This heartbreaking scene brings out the exceptional acting talent of Will Smith and guides the spectators to tears. Do not attempt to watch this scene without a tissue on your side. 6. Enemy of the State. We will talk about a movie Will Smith didn't do and later told that he regretted not committing himself to. I think you already know the movie I'm talking about, The Matrix. Before casting Keanu Reeves, Wachowski had a meeting with Will Smith. Will was unimpressed, somewhat confused hearing about the 360-degree camera concept. So he turned back on The Matrix for Enemy of the State, a movie about government surveillance. Enemy of the State was nothing spectacular in any case. On the other hand, The Matrix was commercially a huge success and went on to earn the status as one of the most influential movies of all time. So yes, on paper, you can call the decision to turn down Matrix a mistake. But is it really, though? The second and the third installment of the trilogy was nothing like the original movie. And also, as it turned out, The Matrix turned out as the last bell for most of his stars. And that cool and chic scene of the massive showdown between the NSA and the Italian gangsters at Pintero's alone can testify the fact that Enemy of the State is not much a wrong choice. 5. Ali. Muhammad Ali is a legend, and no 3-hour movie can capture what he is in aggregate. No movie script, no actor, or no director can dare to give life to the boxing legend in all his glory. Don't get me wrong, Will Smith was spectacular in the movie. You don't get an Academy Award nomination if you don't do an outstanding job. But unfortunately, there was not enough for the film to become a box office hit. This movie is probably one of those rare occasions where you feel the film doesn't deserve the actor. Smith was that good in it. One of the most memorable moments in the movie is when he delivers this dialogue. "That boy even dreamed to whip me, he better wake up and apologize," which certainly raises goosebumps. Smith certainly has to work hard to capture the ego and macho-ness that certainly outgrew him. This scene still is a must-watch one. 4. Just the Two of Us. When you think of Will Smith as kids, the first two names that come running to mind are Jaden and Willow. Jaden certainly captured our hearts when he appeared along with his father in Pursuit of Happiness. Willow has already become a household name through her music, but Will Smith has one more child. The oldest boy from his marriage to Shiri Zampino, Trey Smith or Willard Callor Smith III. The video of Just the Two of Us starts with Will playing alongside Trey. It was one of the rare occasions where we got to see Trey in front of the camera. The song talks about parenthood and the father-son relationship. It also features many other celebrity parents and children like Magic Johnson, Babyface, Montel Jordan, James Lasseter, Keenan Wayans, Brian McKnight, and Muhammad Ali. The lines, "I see the crystal raindrop fall. And the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make these rainbows in my mind." In fact, impact in deep the minds of the spectators even after the scene is gone. It was also one of the first times Will Smith attempted to use his fame to push his children's career. 3. Django Unchained. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to include this movie on the list. I know you were thinking about what Django Unchained is doing with a Will Smith movie list. Well, let me explain. I think we all agree that Will Smith is not the smartest one when selecting movies. Django was offered to Will Smith by Quentin Tarantino only for the actor to turn it down. Why? Because he felt Django wasn't the lead. While promoting his movie After Earth, he was quote saying Django wasn't the lead. So it was like, I need to be the lead. The other character was the lead. I was like, no, Quentin, please, I need to kill the bad guy. Yes, Will Smith felt Django, who was named in the movie title, was not lead enough. One man's curse is another man's blessing. Jamie Foxx, who was initially rumored to play another role in the movie, stepped up. The film went on to become Tarantino's highest-grossing movie. He took the Oscar award for Best Original Screenplay, while Christoph Waltz took home Oscar for Best Supporting Role. Now, let me assert that rejecting this movie offer is absolutely a top Will Smith movie moment. 2. Men in Black. When you are talking about Will Smith, you have to talk about Men in Black. They are both synonymous. It's as simple as that. There are many exciting moments in this movie franchise that can be included in this list, so it is difficult to point out one. I don't think there have ever been such mismatched lead characters in movie history. Thankfully, that is what makes this movie so good. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith bring the goofy spirit to the movie, making it one of the best times. This legacy they left behind made Men in Black. Nobody can easily replicate what Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones did on screen. Smith's presence in this fabulous movie can be easily rated as one of the top 10 movie moments of Will Smith. 1. Independence Day. Okay, as you all know, without this movie, no Will Smith movie career. Independence Day was such a fantastic movie. Sure, this movie has multiple big stars on the cast: Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum, and Vivica A. Fox. And many people think Bill Pullman's speech as the president is the best moment in this movie. But will you argue with me if I say Will Smith capturing and punching the jellyfish like the head of the alien after opening an alien ship is the best? No, right? This scene captures the essence of Will Smith, his charm and his charisma. Assuredly, that is a bizarre way to welcome an alien to Earth. But we forgive him for being a rude host, as the aliens have wreaked out more than enough damage already. So, that is our top 10 Will Smith movie moments. If you think we missed any or have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments below. Also, check out our video Top 10 Things About Will Smith to know this Hollywood legend better.